What's up, y'all? It is Charlie Angel. Sorry it's been so long since I made another video or like promoted music. Um, if you're unaware, my mom passed away about a month ago from breast cancer and organ failure. So it's been a lot. Honestly, it was very swift and terrifying for me to watch her just pass away. I know, I'm gonna be honest, I've had some criticism about my productiveness as an artist. Um, there's a ton of people out there who feel like you're just supposed to be on go all the time and nothing ever is supposed to get in the way of you and money. I I honestly, I've had a lot of people say it to me, and honestly, I care about more of just the energy that I bring to my creativity. Um, I'm apologizing to those who, you know, endlessly support me and they want to see new things. But I kind of also wanted to take this opportunity to talk about just the realities of being an independent artist. It's been hard, y'all. I've been saying all year that I'm gonna put an album out. I started working on it a whole year ago. A whole year ago. All the songs are written. All the songs are recorded. One of the songs I was supposed to drop, not gonna lie, engineering wise, like my vocals aren't what I want them to be. Tried to get them fixed, couldn't get them fixed. So I gotta redo that. But I have put out new songs. I put out like 5 in the span of, August to now. I got a whole EP with Casino Cash and Lil Kai. You can go check that out if you want. But I'm kind of in a space where I'm devastated. I think Aquam, and I'm gonna be honest, maybe some rappers, especially in our area, they tend to have a little more money, so it's easier for them to just put stuff out and they don't have to fully think about the struggles of how much it costs to do studio time, how much it costs to get a cover done, how much it costs to have, the mixing and mastering outside of the recording, and then also being able to plan out a genuine rollout. Have you ever seen like bigger artists, for example, I guess I could say like Jay-Z, or singer, I could say Beyonce. They have commercials. They have song placements in movies and films. They have, you know, teasers, music videos already shot, short films, things like that. When you really want to be in that space and you really want to be remembered for creating a full universe just for one project, and you've been working for the last 3 years to make another project, like, it's hard. It's difficult. It becomes a situation where it's just like, why am I even still doing this? like just for instance, I have to pay for beats, right? So I wanted to put out 15 to 18 songs originally. Right now I have 20 songs recorded that I could put on my album, right? Out of that, I would say 10 to 13 are paid for. But I wanted to build my album in a way where it told a real story about who I was last year, coming out of a very unhealthy environment, who I was coming out of, like, losing people and people passing away who are my friends, and like being able to tell the story of betrayal happening to me, being able to tell the story of now my mom being gone, and now that's a whole new chapter. Like watching her be sick with cancer for like the last year and not being able to say anything to anybody, but you just still pushing through. You're trying to make her proud. You're trying to go do your shows so that you live out your dream, because you don't know when hers is coming to an end, and unfortunately it did, right? So it's just like, it's hard. It's hard. And now with my mother being gone, there's a lot of other priorities that have been put onto me. You know, it's not easy. And I can only imagine how many other artists are going through something like this. Like, even if they didn't lose a parent or something, you know, it's hard for them in general to be able to produce the kind of art they really care about. So, I don't know, I just came on here to vent. You know, it sucks. I want to put out an album. I want to be able to fund it. And, you know, when I was selling my CDs, like, a couple of people still ain't picked up their CD. I gotta try to find time to see them. I couldn't even leave to go deliver the stuff because my mom was so sick. I ended up using the money to take care of my mom and my homeboy who made the album cover. None of that money went to my work. I had a plan of breaking it up and doing it that way, but I haven't made any money for myself. So it's just like working a 9 to 5. What time do you have to really like double up on what you gotta make for a music video? You gotta try to pay somebody for, you know, filming, and you gotta hope that you have the time and the freedom to make it. You gotta hope that you have somebody who can really bring your ideas to life. I don't know, essentially, you know, all of it's coming together to be the same thing. It's tough. I just didn't want to leave without, I didn't want to go so long without having some sort of content or reasoning as to what happened, because I understand at the end of the day, I am a creative and now my existence is my brand. So I could at least give you truth. I'm gonna try to see if I can edit this, but I got this one song called Location with Lil Kai that's blowing up right now. Insert the sound.
Yeah, rocking shit out since I was 15. I'm keeping it clean.
I bet. So you can go stream that on all platforms. It's finally out everywhere. Had some issues getting the song out. If I can get my money up and not my funny up, y'all will have a video for that. It's my hope that maybe around December, maybe a little earlier in next year, you're gonna have an album. It was supposed to come out this year, but it kept getting delayed, truthfully, because of the fact that I ended up having some songs I didn't even know had a sample because of the producer that I bought the beat from not stating that. Then I had to go and try to get it cleared. I got a lyric that I said, now I can't put one really good song out. I gotta fix that, because every time I try to reach out to the original artist, they don't want to take a deal. It's just too much going on. But yeah, you're gonna get music. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for understanding if you sat through this whole video or even half of it to understand what I am going through. I love you. If you are an artist yourself, please keep going. Don't give up. Your dream matters. Your words matter. Your existence matters. Peace.